to talk about the third chakra. The third chakra is called the Manipura Chakra. And Manipura means a luscious jewel, sparkling, beautiful jewel. And it is represented by a flower of 10 petals and the color yellow. Okay, so that's how people have picturized the Manipura Chakra. And it is associated with the solar plexus, supposed to be 4 fingers above your navel. That's where kind of the position of that third chakra is. So when you're trying to picture it, that's approximately where it is. The gland associated with the third chakra is the pancreas. And the pancreatic gland, it's the pancreas itself actually is a gland, and it is very important for it produces substances that influence digestion, and so the liver, the stomach, the intestine, everything is affected by the secretions of the pancreas. So very often, if your digestive system is affected, it could have to do with pancreas. Also, the pancreas controls the amount of sugar in your body. So, you know, those hormones are produced by the pancreas as well. So that is what the pancreas is related to. In terms of development, the third chakra is associated with development of the self. So self-confidence, self-esteem, self-assertiveness. So it's all, if you think about it, the Muladhara chakra is kind of safety and security and those kind of things. The second chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, is about you know, going with the flow, kind of seeing what's around you and going with the flow. And the third chakra is associated with the development of the self. It's also associated with intelligence. And the sound for the third chakra, which we'll be saying after the class, is Ram. So that's supposed to be the seed sound of this chakra. So there's a few times that I'll kind of stop you and to show you different things that we're doing today. But as you do the class, a lot of times I'll be asking you to focus on the area of the third chakra, right? The energy kind of flowing around there, okay? So, all right, so bring yourselves to your comfortable seated position, Sukhasana, with the tailbone move toward the ground and the crown of the head toward the mat. Elongate and lengthen your spine. Close your eyes and begin to notice your breath for today. Notice what your breath is like, going in and out of your nostrils. As you allow your thighs and knees to relax to the ground, allow the shoulders to just let go of the shoulders, allow them to move away from the ears. And place your hands wherever they feel comfortable. Now begin to gradually deepen your breath, and as you bring in fresh energy into your body, fresh oxygen into your body. And after about 3 deep breaths, begin to do 3-part breath or Dirgha Pranayama. Dirgha Pranayama, just bringing in fresh oxygen energy into your body all the way from the toes to the head. And as you exhale, squeeze the lower abdomen, allow that old stale air to leave your body. Continue this for a bit at your own pace. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just be here. Breathing in and out. And after your last exhale, come to normal breathing, keeping your eyes closed just for a moment more as you notice what your breath is like. As you come back to normal breathing after having expanded your lungs and contracted them. When you're ready, open your eyes. And let's begin our seated warm-ups. Bring your hands out to the side. Inhale, hands all the way up. And exhale, hands to the mat, chin to chest. Inhale up, stretching up. Exhale, keeping the length, chin to chest. Inhale up, tailbone on the mat, reaching up for the sky. Exhale, keep that length, chin to chest, hands to the mat. Inhale the head up to center and exhale here. And now we do side bend. So inhale the left hand up as you exhale to the right. Inhale the right, exhale to the left. Inhale left, exhale to the right. Inhale right, exhale to the left. One more time. Inhale left, exhale to the right. And inhale left, exhale to the left. And then inhale back up to center. And now, inhale the arms up and twist to the left. Inhale the arms up, twist to the right. Inhale up, twist to the left. Inhale up, twist to the right. Each time twisting a little further. Inhale up, twist to the left. Last time, inhale up, twist to the right. And then inhale up and bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Inhale here, and as you exhale, leading with your chest, walk your hands forward, bending forward. Go to wherever you can before you let go and just relax down there. With each breath, fill your back body with each inhale. And with each exhale, let go of all that oxygen. With your next inhale, walk your hands back up to center. Stay there. Now bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing away. And really stretch the front of your body. Watch where your neck is, make sure it's comfortable. You can keep it facing straight ahead or up to the ceiling or anywhere in between. But feel the front of your body really expanding, and see if you can really expand the area of the third chakra, the Manipura Chakra, the jewel. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. With your next exhale, come back up to center. All right, let's move the hands a little bit. Rotate one way, then rotate the other way. And then really stretch those fingers out and then make a tight fist. Stretch them out. Make a tight fist. When you make a fist, stretch them out. Keep your thumbs on the outside of your fingers, not on the inside. And shake it out. All right. Now let's get to table. Do our table warm-ups. So come to hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And getting ready to do cat-cow. Feet can be curled under if you want, or curled down, whatever you would like. And as you inhale, look up and drop your belly button, tailbone up. And as you exhale, lift the belly button up, chin to chest. Bring that belly button towards the spine. Inhale up, dropping the belly button. Exhale, lift the belly button up. Inhale up. And exhale, lifting the belly button. Peek through your knees. Now come back to neutral. Inhale here. And as you exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Inhale back to center. Exhale right. One more time. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Feeling that stretch in the sides. Inhale back to center. Exhale right. Inhale back to center and exhale. And now let's do the balance table. So left leg raises up, right hand up, hold that tummy in, knee to elbow and straighten. Knee to elbow, straighten, holding that core. Knee to elbow, straighten. And then bring your knee and hand down to the floor. Let's do the other side. Raise the right leg up, left hand up, hold that core tight, knee to elbow, straighten, knee to elbow, straighten, knee to elbow, straighten, and bring them both down. Now remember, we used to do the twist. So the twist is really good for the mid-core. So let's twist up to the left and then thread the needle to the right. Beautiful, very nice. Twist up to the left, thread the needle to the right. Twisting up to the left one more time, thread the needle to the right, and then come back to table. Now let's do it on the other side. So twist up to the right, and then thread the needle to the left. Bring your head down to the floor as well. Lift up to the left, to the right, and under. Thread the needle underneath. Lift up and twist and thread the needle underneath. Very good. Now come back to center, to table. And let's do one more little stretch. Bring the left foot back and straight and just stretch out the ankle, the hamstrings, and then bring that foot to the right side and look over your right shoulder. A really long stretch to the left side of the spine. And then bring that knee back down to the mat. Let's do it on the other side. Right foot stretches back, heel up, toes down. Move back and forth. And then bring that right foot across to the left as you look over your left shoulder, getting a very big stretch on the right side of the body. Beautiful. And now come back to table. Now let's make it a long table. So increase the distance between your hands and knees. And then begin to do little body circles. And keep going, making those body circles bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. Next time you come forward, stop there in up dog, and then using your core, making sure your core is working. Reverse the circles, do the circles on the other side. Large circles at first, and now slowly beginning to make them smaller and smaller, and come to a standstill in the center. Now bring your hips to your heels, balasana, and then move those hips forward, up dog. Hips to heels, balasana. Move the hips forward, up dog. One more time, hips to heels, balasana. Move the hips forward, up dog. Now from up dog, we're gonna go into down dog. So really use those core muscles to lift the hips up into down dog, pushing back, pushing away from the front, and walk your dog. So walk your dog back and forth, one knee at a time, bending, and then come to a standstill in a beautiful down dog. Now drop the knees, hips to the heels, balasana. Hips forward, up dog, and bend, curl your toes under and lift into down dog. Stay here for a moment and then walk your feet all the way to the front of the mat as you hang here for a moment. Swing if you want. If you're swinging, keep your knees slightly bent. And then when you're ready, one vertebra at a time, come up to standing. Beautiful. Now that we're all warmed up, we can really get our third chakra moving. All right. So we're doing I'll tell you when to stop and watch. Come to the front of your mat. Okay. This time, the way we are going to do Tadasana is bring your hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale here. Exhale, arms up. Inhale all the way down, Uttanasana. Engage your core as you swan dive all the way up. And bring your hands on your hips. So from the hands on the hips, bend to the right and increase the distance between your hand and your armpit. So really stretching that side. Inhale, come back to center. Keep your core engaged as you do this. Stretching to the other side, increasing the distance between your hand and your armpit. Keeping that core engaged. And then inhale and come back to center. Now bring your hands and put them both sides of your sacrum, elbows facing directly back, right? And now rising up, pushing your feet into the mat, rising up from the hips, from the pelvis. Do a back bend. So you want to feel, you don't want to scrunch up your back. That's why you put your hands here and you rise out of your hips before you do a back bend. Tighten your glutes and then come back up to center. So we'll be doing this few more times. So just remember that one. So come back up to center. And now bring your hands back to your hips. Moving towards Uttanasana, but you want to go only halfway, right? And now bend your knees slightly, bring your body parallel to the mat, keeping the core engaged. If you can, move your hands out to the sides. Yes, like a sphinx. And then look up. See if you can look forward, look up. And really feel a nice use of your mid area. Inhale here, and as you exhale, swan dive down. Uttanasana, hanging the head. Engage the core, swan dive all the way up. And hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Very nice. So let's do that again. Hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale here. Exhale. Arms up in the air. Swan dive down. Engage the core. Swan dive up. And bring your hands to your hips. Inhaling here. Exhale as you bend to the right. Stretching that midriff area. Inhale. Center, exhale to the left, stretching the other side. As you inhale to the center, bring your hands to your back. Exhale as you do a back bend. Inhale, come back to center. As you bring your hands on the hips, and then step the left foot back to come into warrior one. So, inhale here. Exhale as you bend the knee, arms up. Inhale here. Exhale as you straighten that front knee. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, warrior one. Stay here in warrior one and really pulling out of your hip, keeping the hands where they are. Twist to your right. You have to be careful here, right? You don't want to strain anything. If you want to, you can keep your hands on your hips as well. Hands can be on the hips, warrior one, and you twist to the right. So try to get that twist to come from your midriff, come from the middle part of your abdomen, right? And now keeping the knee facing forward, twisting only from the middle of the abdomen, right? Take your right hand to come on top of your left hand. So you're twisting the other way, but you want to only twist the top body. Only the top body. Your hips are still facing forward, right? All right, and then now come into warrior one. Straighten that front knee. Hands on the hips. As you bend forward, you can keep the front knee a little bit bent if it's not comfortable. Come halfway. As you come halfway, stay here. See if you can bring your hands to your ears or out to the side, whichever one is more comfortable for you. Stay here. And then when you're ready, bend all the way down, Parshvottanasana. From Parshvottanasana, inhale as you rise back up into warrior one. Hands on your hips and step that foot up. Very nice. And shake it out. Shake it out. So now we're going to do warrior three, which is a balance pose. I'm going to hold on to the wall because my right ankle is the one that hurts. So for warrior three, you take all the weight onto your right foot. Step that left foot back a little bit because you're going to lift it up, right? If you want to go all the way to the floor, you can keep your block. If not, you can go halfway, whatever works. But other hand can be either on your hip. You can either be like this and then lift, you know, and come back, or you can be like this, lift. And I'm going to do it with this wall. So with the hands wherever you want them, foot back, leading with your chest, engaging your core. Bend forward. The front knee can be bent or it can be straight. You can have your hands down on the blocks. You can go all the way down, whatever works for you. And then when you're ready, come back up to warrior one and back up. All right, now the next one I'm going to watch you, okay? So you guys do it. I showed you how to do it, but now we're going to come back to the mat, do everything on the other side, including the warrior three. To come to the front of the mat, hands in front of your heart, inhale here, exhale, inhale, hands all the way up, exhale, swan dive down, inhale, engage the core, swan dive up, exhale as you bring your hands to your hips. Bend to the left, stretching the right side, keeping the core engaged. Bend to the right, keeping the core engaged. Bring your hands to the back, keeping firm. Stretch that third chakra area. Inhale as you come back to center, hands on the hips, step back with your right foot for warrior one. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straighten. One more time. Inhale, warrior one, and stay here. And this time, either with your arms up where they are or on your hips, you want to bend to the left, keeping your hips facing forward. Only your upper body is twisting to the left. Beautiful. And now keeping your hips where they are, twist to the right. Remember, you automatically have a little bit of a back bend here, so you have to be very careful. And then come back into warrior one. Straighten your left front knee, hands on your hips or hands up where they are as you bend halfway. So halfway here, you can be in Phoenix, halfway here, wherever you want to go. Stay here as you really use your core. Really use your core. And then when you're ready, bring your hands down, chest to your thigh, wherever it goes. Next time you inhale, come on up to warrior one. And then step up as you bring your hands to your hips. And now let's do warrior three on the other side, right? So I'm going to watch you now. So bring your weight onto the left leg. Bring the right foot slightly behind on your toes. Engage your core fully. And as you're ready, use the chest to bend forward as you lift that leg. Stay here, or you can put your hand on a block or all the way down. Wherever is convenient is good for you. So let me see you guys doing that. Very nice. Try one more time if you've come out of it. And if you need to come out of it, go ahead. Very nice. Try to lift the back leg up like a seesaw. You have to pretend that your chest and leg are like a seesaw. So they can't, if one goes up, the other goes down. There's no way they can go in different directions. So when you kind of keep that in your mind, very nice, beautiful. Good job, guys. And then when you're ready, come back to warrior one. And then step that foot up. And and shake it out. Shake it out. Excellent. All right. Now, next. So we're going to do a lunge. Take a water break if you need to. So come to the front of your mat. Hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, hands to the floor. Inhale, swan dive up. Hands on your hips. Stretch out the left side by leaning to the right. Stretch out the right side by leaning to the left. Bring your hands to your back and stretch out the front. And this time, as you go down to Uttanasana, come halfway and then come into the Phoenix pose. So halfway, stay here and engage your core. You can keep your knees a little bit bent if you wish to, but engage your core. And now come back to Uttanasana. Stay here for a moment. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot into a lunge. And now rise up to the right side in a twist in your lunge. And if you would prefer, you can keep your knee down on the floor and rise into a twist. See if you can bring your hand all the way around to your left hip crease. Yeah, look up at the ceiling. So it's a nice twist. And then bring that hand back down. Raise up. Now, if you can stay up with your knee up, come up this way. If not, keep the knee on the floor and come up this way, right? Whichever works the best for you. Hands up, twisting to the right, twisting to the left, just like we did in Warrior One, but making sure that you keep the hips positioned forward and making sure there's no problem in your knee or lower back. And then bring your hands down. Step back into either down dog or table, wherever you are. And then bring your hips to your heels in Balasana. Rest here in Balasana for a moment. And now just watch me for a minute, right? So there's two ways of doing this. It's an adapted side plank. All right, so you can be in long table. You can bend your right knee and put it right there, right? And then turn to the right like that and twist up, right? So it's an adapted plank. Or you can be up and down dog, bring your knee the same way and be here, right? So the back knee, if you're up in a high lunge, has to be off the ground. If you're in a low lunge, it doesn't matter. But your left toes need to face the same direction as your right knee, right? You guys got that? So first, let's do it in table, right? Come to long table, very nice. Some of you have got it, looks very good. Yeah. So your foot doesn't come between your hands or outside your hands. Your foot comes to the side of the mat, halfway between your hand and where your knee was, all right? And your toes point to the right Okay, as much as you can move your hip, all right? It all depends on how much. And then you move your body forward to straighten the back leg and just turn to the right. In this, very nice. Okay, that's it. That's it. Very nice. Good job. Good job. That's a hard one because we've never done it before. Vasishtanasana. So what you want to do is, when you're doing this pose, the focus should be on your sides, right? Focus should be holding your body up on your sides. Your back knee has to be straight. So back knee should be straight. You guys, whoever wants to try it, can try it. I'll watch. Right? And yeah, that's much better. And let me show you one more time. I'm gonna show you the table one. All right. So I'm gonna bring the right foot halfway. You know how we do lizard? We open up the hip. That's what we're doing. Halfway here. And as you turn, you move your body forward. So your back knee is completely straight. Right? And you come up. And that's one way of doing it. Okay, very nice. Good job, guys. So you guys try and see if you can watch the video again sometime during the week so that you get it. It's good, very good. First time we've ever done that, so that's amazing. So if you want to rest again in Balasana. We'll be doing the other side soon. So up in down dog. Step the left foot forward, lunge. Right foot forward, lunge. Hang in Uttanasana. Engage your core as you rise up. Inhale, hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra. All right, so now the same thing again on the other side. So hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale as you swan dive all the way down. Inhale as you engage the core, swan dive up. Hands in front of your heart and then onto your hips. Bend to the right and stretch the left. Bend to the left, stretch the right. Hands on your back, low back as you stretch the front. Hands back on the hips as you bend forward to get into Phoenix. Your knees might be slightly bent. Your hands now here can be alongside your ears or straight out to the sides. Bend the knees slightly. See if you can look up. Look forward rather than, look forward. Bring your neck up. Beautiful. And now hand down in Uttanasana. Hands to the mat, step back with your right foot this time. Keeping the knee off the floor. Twist to the left. And see if you can bring that left hand to your right hip crease. Beautiful. Bring that hand back down. And now we're going to do a twist. So you can drop your knee, uncurl your toe, rise up, and twist to the left, twist to the right. So do a twist to the left again, and then do a twist to the right again. Very nice, very nice. And now bring your hands down to the floor. Step back. So this time now let me do it from the other side, this way. So I'm going to bring my foot halfway, right? Drop my knee and then rotate my body towards my knee. Very nice. Okay. Now, this foot of yours, the left foot, keep the heel on the mat just to make sure you're not widening it too much. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. In an adapted pose, it's hard to use your midriff, but you should be lifting up from your middle. Lifting up it, don't sag, lift up. That's the point. Yes. Beautiful. And now come back to table, hips to your heels, balasana. Rise up into down dog. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Hang here. Inhale the hands all the way up. Exhale. Hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. Very nice job. That was great. Shake it out. And now we'll be going to the floor. So keep your blankets and blocks with you. And your strap if you need it. Just keep them handy. Right? And then lie down on your back when you're ready. All right. So getting down on your back. You guys remember how to do the 5-step sit-up? So the first thing you're going to do is bring your pubic bone towards your navel. So you're shifting that so keeping your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Your pubic bone comes toward your navel so that your back, which has where, you know, it's where you can slip your hand into it, your full back presses into the mat as you lift the pubic bone towards the navel, right? Tilt that pelvis, tilt the pelvis. After you hold that position, put your hand above your navel, put the hands above your navel, and lift the head and shoulders off the mat, keeping the focus on that upper abdomen. And relax. So this is a 5-part sit-up. First, bring your pubic bone to the navel. Focus on the upper abdomen. Lift the heads and shoulders off. Hold it there for a second. And relax. Let's do it one more time. Shift the pubic bone to the navel. Hold it there. Come up using the upper abs. Stay here for a moment. And relax. Okay, so now let's bring your hands to cross your hands under your head. So your head stays lightly on your hands, interlace hands. Bring your pubic bone to your navel and using the upper abdomen, lift up. Stay here for a moment. Those of you who do crunches, sit-ups, this won't be hard, but this is a safer way of doing it, really protecting your lower back. Let's do it 2 more times. Lift up from the upper abdomen, hold it there, and relax. One last time, pubic bone to navel, lift up from the upper part, hold it there, and relax. Very nice. We're gonna do leg raises. So those of you who have any kind of abdominal anything going on, right? You can keep your legs either on the 2 blocks, so your legs don't go all the way down, right? So you can keep the blocks right above your knees, or you can keep blankets under, right? As you lie down. That way your lower back doesn't get affected. So it might be more comfortable with the blankets, but whichever one works for you is good. If you have 2 blankets, it'll be a nice height, right? Then you put your hands on both sides of your sacrum. Put not the palms, but the backs of your hands. Palms to the mat, backs of your hands, both sides of the sacrum, just like as if you were doing your back bend, right? And let's just get warmed up. We'll raise one leg at a time, up and down. So let's do it 3 times. 2, keep your focus on the Manipura Chakra. 3, let's do the other side. Relax the right leg, left leg up, up and down. Focus on the above the navel. 2, 3, and down. Relax for a moment. Take a deep breath. And now we're going to bring both legs up. So for those of you who need to take a little extra care, you can bend your knees and then bring both the legs up together like that. Keep them up to wherever they'll go, keeping the knees slightly bent, and then you bring them down and back up, keeping the focus on the upper abdomen. So you can also just bring them down slightly and then bring them back up very slightly. Even keeping your legs up in the air like this really works your abdomen. So whatever works for you. If you can bring them down, very good. Otherwise, keep them going wherever they are. Very nice. And then with your last breath, bring the legs all the way down, remove the hands. So now we're going to come up onto the forearms. So we're going to do something called Naukasana. So let me show you what the end pose is like and different ways of getting there, right? So the end pose of Naukasana is like, this is Naukasana. You're really using the mid abdomen, right? That's your end pose. So you can come there and you can do various different ones. So you can be up like this and have one leg up. You're still using your abdomen. You can have both legs up, still using your abdomen. Or you can lie down. It's easier actually to lie down and bring all 4 up, okay? But you really have to watch your back. So whichever one is comfortable for you, you do that one, right? Beautiful, very nice. Good job, yep. Now, the other thing that can be done is hold on under your knees with your knees bent and stay up this way. This is also, try to keep your lower legs parallel to the floor, back straight, and use your tummy. Very nice. So there's a number of ways of doing Naukasana. You can do either one of those. So now take a rest and then relax, lie back, take a rest. And then whichever way you choose, we'll do it again. So when you're ready, take an inhale, and as you exhale, come up into Naukasana, whichever way you want to do it. Beautiful, very nice. Excellent. Stay here, stay, and relax and let go. Good job, guys. All right. and lie down. Keep your legs straight. Feel the whole mat with your whole body. Relax for a moment. Taking deep breaths in and out. We're not going into Shavasana yet, but we do need to take a rest after all that. All right. So now, I'm going to again show you what to do. So, keeping your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, just watch me first, don't do anything. So actually, one of the poses that is done for the third chakra is called the chakra or wheel pose. So we're not doing that. We're going to do a adapted, a pre-wheel pose, right? So keeping your hands on the floor behind you, elbows slightly bent, all your fingers are pointing towards your feet, right? What you're going to do is lift up, come to a inverted table. Inverted table really requires your glutes and hams, but also requires really focus on your tummy to keep yourself there. All right. So if you can, some people it's very difficult to do this, but if you can, keep those fingers facing away from your feet, the other way, and lift up. Just be very careful about your wrists, okay? And lift up. And this is pre-wheel pose. So wheel pose, many of you might have seen in gymnastics. You bring your hands back like this and lift up all the way. Someone there might be able to do it, looks like. So yeah, if you've done gymnastics, you've done it probably. So that's okay. So you guys got it. Now let's rest for a moment and then actually do the pose. Okay. Rest for a moment. Lay flat. You don't have to keep your knees up. You can bring your feet straight down on the floor. Just relax for a moment. And now bend both knees. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Rise up to your hand position, either fingers pointing towards your feet or fingers pointing in the opposite direction, whichever one is good for you. Now, when you do this, you should gauge and see if your feet are under your knees. So rise up, keep your head in alignment. So your eyes are kind of face is facing the ceiling. Keep in alignment. And release. Beautiful. Good job, guys. Very nice. Shake those hands out. It's a lot of work for the hands as well. Yeah, good job. Okay, so now let's get onto our tummy. You guys all know cobra. So let's do a cobra. All right, keep your feet flat. I'm just keeping this one foot needs to stay like this, but lie all the way down on your tummy in resting pose. Let the heels go in, thumbs out. Then bring your toes together and let the heels fall out. See how that feels. Toes together, heels fall outward. Resting. And now, engaging your legs, bring your hands to your chest, forehead or chin on the mat. Inhale as you bring the head, chest, shoulders off the floor. Cobra. And release. So inhale, come up. And this time, see how far up you can take your arms. So In up dog, our arms are usually forward, not next to our chest. So you have to be a little bit careful. See how far up you can come as you stretch that third chakra area. Very nice. Stretch the third chakra area. That's how far you need to come up so that you stretch that area. One more time, guys. Show me how you do it. One more time. Nice. Okay, as far as you can come. Beautiful. All right, so back down, toes together, heels outward, relax. We're gonna do bow pose. So now, with your next breath, bend both knees. See if you can reach your ankles with your hands. And some of us can stay right here. This is already a deep stretch for us. Now, stay right there. And if it's possible for you, push your feet into your hands as you lift your head and chest off the ground. Push your feet into your hands and lift up. That's Bhujangasana. Dhanurasana. Beautiful, and release and relax. Relax. When you're doing this, you can use a strap. So I can show you with the strap as well. The strap goes under your legs. And you hold on to it. So if I was doing it with the strap, I would get that strap alongside my ankles. And then push my feet into the strap as I rise up. It's a little bit difficult to do this with a strap because the strap has nothing to stay against. You have to consciously make it. So that's one thing that you can do. Another thing is you can bring your arm, you can bring one forearm parallel to the front edge of your mat, hold one side of the foot and just rise up like that. That also really stretches your middle area. And try to bring your chest and head up so you're facing forward like in a sphinx, like what we do in a sphinx. So that is possible too. And then try the other side. Beautiful. Very nice. Dhanurasana. And relax again. Now mindfully come to a seated position. Bring your strap with your hands and with your feet straight out ahead of you. Yep, you got it. We're going to do Paschimottanasana. So if you have a strap, hold on to your strap. Inhale here and bend forward. If not, inhale your arms up. And as you exhale, bend forward, reaching to wherever your hands will go. Leading with your chest. Very nice. Deep stretch. And then inhale up to center. And exhale up. Very nice. Okay. Now let's do Ardha Matsyendrasana. So you're going to bend that left knee. Take it across to the other side. Bend the right knee. With your right arm, hug the left knee to your right armpit. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale it back and really twist. So focus on your Manipura Chakra. Make sure you're twisting from that area. Looking back. Breathing. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. And then look forward, unwrap your hands, straighten your leg, uncross, and then straighten it out and shake it out. Let's do it on the other side. So bend your right knee, take it across, bend that left knee. Now use the left arm to bring your right knee towards the left armpit. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale. And make sure you twist from your Manipura Chakra. Let the whole body twist. Let the shoulder twist back. Let the neck look all the way back. Let the eyes look all the way back. Whole upper body right from your navel up. And then look forward, unwrap your arms, straighten your leg, and shake it out. All right, so getting ready for Shavasana, but before we do Shavasana, we're going to do our regular twist and then Shavasana. So lie down on your back, bring your knees to your chest, hold the knees to your chest, and then bring your arms out in a T, lower the legs to one side, and feel that twist. If you move your knees up and down a little bit, you'll feel a twist right at the navel point. And that's where you can leave your knees. Very nice, beautiful. And then mindfully bring the knees back to center. Readjust your hips if you need to, realign them, and then lower the knees to the other side. Again, adjusting your knee level up and down to see where your twist happens the most, and trying to do it at the navel level. And then bring that up to center. Release the feet down to the mat and prepare for Shavasana. So feel the whole mat with your back body. Let go, keep some distance between your feet as you allow the toes to fall outward. Lay your arms out by your side, palms facing up, or any way which is comfortable for you. This is the general way, but sometimes people find it comfortable in different ways, and that's okay. The main point is to be able to relax. Keep your head in the center. See that your chin is not higher than your forehead. Take a deep breath in and sigh out. Take another deep breath in and sigh it out. And give permission to your whole body from head to toe to completely let go and relax. Bring your attention to your left foot. Relax the toes, the foot, the heel, and the ankle. Completely letting it go. Relax the left lower leg, knee, thigh, and hip. Just releasing them into the mat. completely relaxed. Relax the right foot, the toes, the foot, the heel, and the ankle. Completely letting it go. Relax the lower leg, the knee, the thigh, and the hip. Releasing them completely relaxed into the mat. Relax the left hand. Release the fingers and thumb. Relax the palm and the wrist. Completely relaxed. Relax the lower arm, the elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. Releasing them into the mat. Completely relaxed. Bring your attention to the right hand. Allow the fingers and the thumb to just let go. The wrist and the hand completely relaxed. Relax the lower arm, elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. Releasing deeply into the mat. Completely relaxed. Release and relax the lower back and the lower abdomen. Middle back and middle abdomen. Upper back and chest. Releasing them into the mat. Completely relaxed. Relax the neck. Relax the head. Releasing it into the mat. Relax the chin, left and right cheeks, the upper and lower lips, and let the tongue and the teeth let go and relax in your mouth. Relax the cheeks and the cheekbones, the ears and the earlobes, letting them go. Relax the nose, the bridge of the nose and the nostrils. Completely relaxed. Relax the eyebrows and the forehead, the upper and lower eyelids and eyelashes. And let the eyes completely relax into the sockets. The whole face completely relaxed, as there's no need for any kind of expression. Relax the scalp and the hair, the roots all the way to the tips. Just let go. Give permission to your brain to completely relax and let go. Taking this relaxation all the way down your spine to the tailbone. Just let go and let it completely relax. Give permission to all the organs to let go, to relax, flow down, completely relaxed. The whole body completely relaxed, surrounded by a blanket of relaxation. Gradually begin to deepen your breath as you bring breath to all parts of your body, from the toes to the head. Waking up, awakening every part of your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles mindfully, slowly. And very slowly move your head from side to side. Make any movements that you need to wake up. When you're ready, bend your knees and turn to your side and stay there for a moment, all the way to your side. And stay there for a moment as you reflect on the practice, reflect on how your body feels. And when you're ready, use your hands to bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes either closed or focused inward. And in order to honor the third chakra, we're going to, as you place your hands wherever they land, on your lap or on your thigh, bring your index finger and thumb together. And then bring your ring finger to meet them, keeping the middle finger and the little finger stretched out and straight. This is called the Rudra Mudra, and it is supposed to be effective for your third chakra. And now, as you know, place your hands down on your lap in Rudra Mudra. And then we are going to repeat the seed sound, which is Ram. You're welcome to repeat it with me or just listen as you visualize your third chakra, yellow, 10 petals, and see how that goes. Visualize that energy. Keeping your eyes closed or gaze inward. Inhale. Ram. 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 Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra and bow your head as you thank yourself, your body, mind, and spirit. You thank the environment for enabling you and supporting you in your yoga practice today. Move forth into your week with humility, grace, and peace. Namaste. Stop the recording.